Alright guys, so today is going to be the final video of the content creation, which is going to be the part 2, or you can call this one volume 2. In the first video, I actually did the part that deal with audio, and today I'm going to deal with the part that I'm going to be doing the part that deal with videos. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so welcome back. This is Digital Escape. This is my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome back to the channel. If you're yet to subscribe already, do subscribe, press the notification button, and share this video so that others can get benefit from this video. So without further ado, let's dive into what we're going to be doing today. So I have a couple of things that I put down, and if you're just starting out on low budget, my best recommendation for you on this one is going to be that if you watch the first video which deal with audio, you will understand that I make some recommendation when it comes to microphone, and this is also going to be applicable to you if you're just going to be a lone podcast or lone content creator, meaning that you're doing this all alone, you don't have guests or you don't have anyone doing it behind the camera for you. You are the one going to do the recording, editing, everything, a solo operator. So I'm going to say that if you're not going to probably put too much money, or you don't want to invest a lot, or you know the fund is not there, my recommendation to you right now is going to be that you use your cell phone. If you have a cell phone with camera, probably HD or 4K, just use your cell phone, right? All you need is a very good microphone that can plug to your cell phone, put it on a stand, and start your recording. We also recommend that you get a good light, which I will call video light. You can check online. You're going to get a couple of probably edge LED panel that can give you a good soft light. And my recommendation is going to be the Let Go light because of the price to what you're going to get, and the diffusion rate is really good. So I would recommend the Let Go LED light panel for you, so that when you have a good lighting, then you have a good image. When it comes to video content creation, light actually play a major role. If you're going to be doing this outside, probably you're not going to need light. But if this is going to be indoor, you're going to need a good light. And you're going to get a lot of cheap light on Amazon. You can check Amazon, look for LED light, but try and get the one that is diffuse. I'm going to put a link below this video on my recommendation and where I think you can get it. I think, honestly speaking, edge LED panel LED light is going to be your best bet if you are low on budget. So you're going to need a light, probably at least one light, but I would recommend that you get 3 lights and try and do your research how to do 3 lights in a position. Okay, that will give you a good look even though you are using your cell phone. All right, you can still get a good result with your cell phone. And the benefit you're going to get with your cell phone is that if you have internet access, the benefit is that you can actually do live broadcast. Just plug your microphone, USB or whatever microphone you're using, plug it to your phone. You can do YouTube live, you can do Facebook live, you know. That's a plus using your cell phone. And that's like without any additional, processing equipment that you're going to need. That's a plus, all right? But the limitation is that it's just a cell phone. It's like, to people that are starting out, you're just doing it on the go and you are uploading your content, So that's going to be for low budget, or if you really don't want to spend that much, start with your phone, all right? You need your USB microphone that can go on your phone and you're good to go, all right? A good light. And another thing I think I can recommend for you right now that I think is going to be a good investment for you if you're just starting out. It's going to be this mountain sport. If this is something that interests you, I will advise that you pick one of these up. This is probably some kind of multi-purpose or multi-use tripod that is a tabletop. You can use it as a selfie stick. You can mount your phone on this. This thing actually comes with a phone mount, and you can also mount your camera should in case you're going to upgrade. So I would advise to check this out. Probably if you're going to wait a little bit, I think a newer version is coming out now and it's very cheap. So if this is something that interests you, you can check it out. It's going to, make a difference. All right. Now we're going to move to the next stage, which is going to be on low budget or mid-range. If you're going to be creating content on low budget, and this is going to be my recommendation for you, right? Now, like I said, you watch the first part, which is the volume 1 of this video. Now you know that you're going to need a microphone if you're doing podcast. You need your recorder. And now that will be for your audio, only. But if you're now going to incorporate video to it, and if it's just going to be a lone production, just you, yourself, and your camera, all you need is just one camera. But some people actually feel like they want 2 angles of their shot. They want like a little bit of medium close up, and sometimes they want something from the side. So most people will do like 2 camera, but at least minimum of 1 camera is all you need. But now if you think you need more than 1 camera that can get another angle, that would be a good way to go if you have the budget. But my recommendation would be that start with 1 camera and see how it goes. And my recommendation right now, if it's going to be low, it's going to be the Sony a6400. It's a little bit costly, but this actually you can invest right now and take it up with you, okay? But if that camera is too much for you, and the reason why I recommend it is because of the autofocus, and you can also get a Canon camera. I will have recommended a Panasonic, but if you're doing it all by yourself, or if you're new to this, I don't think I can recommend Panasonic because of their, the problem with the autofocus. If you're shooting Panasonic, you're going to get more out of that camera, but more out of camera will not be of any beneficial to you if all your footage are blurred, okay? If they are not in focus, all those extras that do come with Panasonic's camera are not going to be that important or of any benefit to you. If all your footage are going to be blurred or out of focus, it's just going to be a waste, okay? But if you have someone that can stand behind the camera, put focus for you, or if you are okay with manual focusing, then Panasonic will be something that I will recommend. Maybe the G7 is a very good camera, or the G9, but I cannot bet on the autofocus, okay? That will have been my best pick for this scenario, but no, I'll go with Sony or Canon just because of the autofocus, right? And that's going to be my camera of choice for probably, low budget content creator. Now, if you're doing podcast, like I said, or you're going to be doing review or whatever you're going to be doing or creating, you're still going to need good light. And now, it's not up to you if you're still going to go with the LED panel, the edge light, heavily diverse. If that's what you want to go with, that would be a good choice. But if you want something that is really, really going to be soft on your skin, my recommendation is going to be COB light. They call them chips on board, or single chips, or whatever you can get. Since it's just going to be you alone doing all the content you want to create, My recommendation is still going to be that you go for COB light and a dome soft box. That is going to give you the best soft light that you're looking for on your skin, right? And my recommendation on COB light is going to be, if you have the phone for aperture 120D, that would be a way to go. Or the 300D may be overkill for what you're going to be doing. So I would recommend 120D. Another light I can recommend is also non-light. Non-light for 60. You can go for the 200. Those are a little bit pricey. You'll be looking around 400 US dollars for the 200 or so. But the 60 will do you a very good job. And I can also recommend the GVM light. Those are on budget, but a very good light. If fund is going to be the issue, I think your best bet right now for a low budget is going to be GVM light. They have nice COB light that you can buy now for a very cheap price, and you're going to enjoy their lights. Even though most of their lights are kind of built with plastic, I think that is where they cut the cost, and they have some high end. Those actually going to cost you a lot of money, but those with plastic are going to get the job done for you, and you're going to be happy with the result. They're very good, like GVM. Those are light that I'm going to recommend. Then we have January. Also, they have COB, and Goddess also have COB light. So those are the one with COB. But when you get COB light, I will recommend that you also get a soft box. You can get 26 inches, 36, depend on your space. And if you have a limited space, then I will say that you should get a mini light dome, probably the Aperture Mini 2. You can get that. The link is going to be in the description below. You can get those. They will get the job done for you. But for my recommendation, I'm going to say that we should go with a big dome or parabolic box with COB light. And now, if those are not where you want to go, because you're going to need the light and the soft box, you can get edge lit LED lights that are everyday use. You can get them in different shape or size. And my recommendation is going to be the Lego, and it's going to be in the description below. Okay, that will be my recommendation for you. You can get them in different size. You can look at that Lego and use it to do your own research and see if there's something, the bigger the source of the light, the softer it's going to be on your skin, or the better it's going to be on your skin. So you want a light with big source. So which means the wider or the bigger the light, the softer it's going to be on your skin, okay? If you get the Lego, they are big enough, but I can't say those are big source. You can try Generate. They have, I think, Generate also has a very good edge light. You can check check online and see if you're going to see some Generate that will work for you. So once you get your light, you're going to need a light stand, and you're going to need tripod, okay? The tripod with fluted is where you put your camera for stability and steady. And light stand is where you're going to put your light. You position the light where you want it to shine on you. And the next thing is for you now to plug your camera, put your SD card, and start recording, okay? Now, probably if you are camera recording, that you're going to nest your audio together, then that would be that you need a recorder that can send output to your camera. Or else you have to do your recording externally and mic them in post, right? Like I said, if you're going to be doing podcast, you're going to need a very good microphone. At this point in time that I'm making this video, my recommendation or go-to for microphone is going to be the Earthworks Ethos or the Icon Pro, if those are mic within your range. In fact, right now, as at the time of making this video, this microphone is going on for half price off. So you can check them online. I think I've talked about this mic. Most people are not taking advantage of the price right now. People are not taking the advantage of the price on this mic right now. It's a game changer. If you don't know, this microphone is a game changer in this industry. You are looking at a premium microphone that people are dying to have. When it first came out, this microphone is like $700. Now they're selling it for $399. It's like a giveaway. This is a steep price, which I believe right now is the time for you to get one of these mic. If you're listening to me right now, honestly speaking, I wouldn't want you to miss out on this opportunity. Go grab this microphone. If I were you, if my plan is to expand my podcast, I'm going to grab at least 4 of this microphone and keep it, and it's just going to be there when I grow or when your content is growing. Then you know you have one of the best microphone that you can actually put your voice through. This is a condenser microphone, and trust me, right now, as at this time, there's no microphone in this range that beats this mic. That's a fact, okay? No mic that beats this mic at the price that this mic is going on right now. I don't know if this is going to be going on probably by the end of this year. I don't know if the price is going to change, but if this is something that interests you, trust me, go and grab this microphone. Don't miss the opportunity, and that's going to be about that. And I won't talk more than that on this microphone. It's up to you if it's something that you want to grab right now or not. So that being said, let me move on to the next thing. So after you get your microphone, you want to plug your microphone to your external recorder and start your recording, and you're good to go. Now, the amount of camera you're going to need will depend on your need. Are you going to be recording just you alone? Are you going to be having guests? That's going to be up to you. Do you just want one camera angle, or do you want multiple angle? Now, if it's just one camera angle, you're good to go. Record on your SD card, throw it on your editing software after you finish your content. But if you're going to be recording multiple angle, now you have more footage to work with from different camera, okay? That means you're going to be doing multicam editing in post. But for you to save yourself that headache, if you're going to be shooting more than one camera at a time, my recommendation is going to be that you should get the item mini ISO, or the Pro one, so that if you can feed all those camera, at least the item mini can take up to 4 camera input. So you can feed those camera through the item mini, all those camera angle that you are switching, because it's going to be a switcher that you can switch from wide angle camera to those that are going to be doing close up. Instead of you now going in post to do multicam, you can do that multicam edit directly on the item mini and have footage that you're going to work with that is already mixed for you, okay? The multicam will be already mixed for you, recorded on external SSD. All you have to do is to take it to your editing software, and you have a footage that has been cut that you will work with, okay? And that's going to be about that. And now that's just going to move forward to those that are probably on a little bit on budget and they're taking this seriously, and they're going to be getting, for example, let's say you're going to be doing podcast and you're going to be having guests on your podcast. Now it's going to depend on how many guests are you going to be having. If you're going to be having 2-3 guests, then you're going to need more than one camera, or you just use one camera. So my advice is going to be that if you cannot get up to 3 cameras, just use one camera, okay? And this is going to be applicable to those that are taking it to the next level right now. These are not people that are going to be doing long podcasts. They're going to be having guests on their show, all right? I'm going to advise that is either you have one camera that can do a wide, shot, so that it's going to capture you as the host, and it's also going to capture your guest. All right. And you're good to go. All you need is your light, your microphone, your recorder, and you're good to go. But now, if you think, okay, you don't want just that wide angle alone, you want more angle, and sometimes when your guests are talking, you want to capture them really close and focus or shift the mind of your audience. Your audience focus on probably something that is really important that your guest is talking about. Then probably I will advise that you also go with 3 cameras. Depending on how many guests you're going to be having, 3 cameras should be the minimum. Unless you are ready to be doing multicam editing, my advice is still going to be that go for Atem Mini. Get Atem Mini. If you have more than 4 cameras, then there's Atem Mini that can take up to 8 input. All right. But if you're going to be using 3 cameras, the 4 input will be enough for you. Now, the final stage is going to be where you output your content. Out of that, where you output your content is where this Atem Mini also comes in, right? If you're going to be using more than 2, if you're going to be using more than 1 camera, right? If you have Atem Mini to do the cutting and mixing for you in real time, so also you can benefit from the Atem Mini if you're going to be doing live, probably Facebook Live, YouTube Live, okay? You can do that directly from the Atem Mini. Send it. All you need is your computer, right? Plug it to your computer and you can do live by using OBS or other platform that you want to use, okay? So like I said, now this is where your lightning is going to be different. If you're going to be having multiple or more than 1 guest, right? Which means the space you're going to be using will be enough. And now you cannot have your light showing on your video. So you need a way to, just to position your light. And my recommendation is going to be that look for a light panel, edge one, like the General SLB or something, I don't know. I'll put the link in the description box below. You can get something like that and use it to light your studio, okay? And that will be fine. Or you can get a COB light with the lantern. You can get COB light from Aperture, Nanlite, Godos, or General, whichever company you want to go with, or GVM. That will be totally up to you. The next thing you're going to need, if you're going to get COB light for a multiple guest or probably for more than 1 guest, it's going to be that you need a light that can at least light more than 1 people, that can shine a lot of, brightness in wherever you're going to do your content. And my recommendation is not going to be light dome or parabolic box. My recommendation is going to be, they call it lantern box. You use the lantern box with the COB light and you can, place it above your table or where people are going to sit, and it's going to light almost everybody. That may be the only light you're going to need to light your guest and yourself. And now if you want to incorporate a practical light, that will be up to you. It depends on how you want to design your content creation area. If you're going to be using one light that can get you going, is for you to get a nice COB light and that lantern softbox. That would be a good go for you. But if that's not where you want to go, then probably you can get all this LED panel and use it to light your stage depending on how you want to design it. And that will be a good thing for you. All right. So if I'm going to wrap this up now, you understand that you're going to need more than 1 or 2 cameras. If you're going to be doing multiple angle shots, you're going to need your microphone, depending on how many guests you're going to be having. Then you need your light, you need your recorder. And I told you in the first volume of this video that you have the Rodecaster Pro 2, you have Mixcast 4, you have P8, and you have the Rodecaster, the first generation. Those will be my recommendation for people that are taking this seriously, okay? Your last stage is going to be that take your footage for editing, and from there, you have to now publish your content. And the first recommendation for you to publish your content is going to be YouTube, because it's free. You can publish your content on Facebook. You can publish your content on TikTok, Instagram. But now you have paid version, which is going to be Vimeo or Daily Wire. Those two are going to be paid, but you're going to get better quality. You know, your video are not going to be degraded. And that is it about Vimeo or Daily Wire, okay? And that is going to wrap this getting started with content creation, okay? If you still have any question, just leave the comment below and I will do my possible best to reply you as early as possible. And if you find any value in this video, please do share and like the video. If you're yet to subscribe, do subscribe. All right, guys, that's going to be my time. Until next time, stay blessed. Bye-bye.